Right, let's get the thumbnail. Yeah, that's cute. Are we wonky? I feel like we're wonky. Look at me with my healthy water. Don't look at the nails. Don't look at the nails. They're gross, they're gross. I haven't done them. And now I'm a broke bitch. And I'm like doing my nails myself. It's a bit like... it takes a lot of time and I haven't done it yet. And I was like, I need to film a video before I get sleepy. Before I go put on The Stranger. Oh my god, huns. If any of you haven't watched The Stranger on Netflix, watch the first episode and DM me. Because... okay, so let's talk about this first actually before we jump into the video real quick. I'll be quick. But I was watching Sophia and Cinzia's video the other day, and Sophia keeps going on about how good The Stranger is, and now Sophia and Cinzia have both finished The Stranger. Where's my straw? And they were like, it's so good, it's so good. Now, I am the biggest wuss ever, and I am definitely not the kind of person to watch anything like that. I get scared if I'm on my own and I'm watching something in the dark and it's slightly creepy. Anything will freak me out, and then I can't sleep, and I'm like on the phone to Jordan like, hun, you've got to come round, I'm too scared, there's a noise downstairs. But moral of the story is, he came around yesterday and I was like, I'm gonna grab my lady balls, we're watching it, I need to watch it. So we watched the first episode. Go and watch the first episode and tell me you're not hooked. Okay. Huns! Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's filming time. Look at me being consistent. Who is she? So, the other day I posted on my Instagram stories asking you guys for some questions for an Instagram social media influencer IG social meds, what am I saying? 4 basically questions for a Q&A about all things being an influencer, social media, things. So, that's what I'm doing today. I've decided to sit down with you guys, have a little chat, have a little convo, literally spill the tea. All honesty here about all things Instagram. And let's just move on with the video before I ramble on for about 20 minutes straight as per. So, first question, let me have a look. So the first question that I got asked from you guys was, how much do you get paid for Instagram and YouTube? Okay, realistically, like, this is a big question, and quite a few of you actually think that I do this as a full-time job. If you haven't seen my How to Be a Boss video, I will link it down below, but basically in there I tell you guys that I do not do this full-time. Maybe one day I'll be doing this full time, but right now that is not something that I can actually do or actually like afford to do. So right now I'm classed as what's called a micro influencer. So I've got under 10k followers on Instagram, and I definitely have under 1k on YouTube. So basically what that means is brands don't normally tend to pay people with a lower following for content. That's not to say it doesn't happen. If you've got amazing content and only a couple of followers, then you know it can definitely happen. I know that brands are definitely starting to notice the value of micro influencers, and that's mainly because their sort of follow to engagement ratio is massive. I'm not going to talk too much about that right now because it's probably really confusing, really boring stats and stuff, but basically, yeah, I'm a micro influencer, so I do not currently get paid. That is not to say I don't make money off Instagram and YouTube. So a lot of the times I will fulfill a collab with a brand, they will gift me a few items, I might wear them once or twice, and then I will sell them on. So I do actually in that way make money from Instagram, but besides that, that's about it. I don't get paid to post pictures of clothing, I don't get paid for YouTube videos, none of that. As much as I would love to say that I do, I don't, and that's just 100% honesty with you guys. So hopefully one day, but right now at this moment in time, it's all a hobby for me. This is something I do alongside work. I work, it's classed as part-time, but I'm also helping mum in the shop. I'm also at home doing my own things with Never Naked, which I will tell you all about one time. And yeah, this is all just a hobby for me, and I'm just addicted to social media, so that's fun for me. Next question is, how does Jordan feel about the fact that you're always on Instagram? Okay, so there are jokes about it, of course. Like, he jokes about the fact that I'm on Instagram all the time, about the fact that I'm on social media a lot, but to be totally honest with you, he doesn't mind it. Like, there are worse things I could be out doing. You know, I could be off God knows what else I could be off doing, but there are worse things I could be out doing. And I think he actually, I'm so lucky, but he actually is really supportive. He's that boyfriend who now has genuinely, I feel bad for him, but he's now learned, like, if we ever go out anywhere eating dinner, he doesn't eat yet, he'll like wait a little bit to make sure that I don't want to take a picture of it first. Or like if we go out and he's like, oh, that might be a cool place to take a picture, do you need a picture of this outfit, what are we doing this weekend, do you need to go get content pictures? So I am so lucky that he is as supportive as he is. Hasn't always been, hun, had to learn. But no, he's been really supportive. And actually sometimes he gets perks as well. When I get gifted items, he gets the benefits. When I get gifted like sometimes trips and stays, he gets the benefits from those as well. So he really does support me, and that is so lovely. But he actually doesn't really use social media, so don't try look him up, yeah. Okay, next question I have, which actually I had a couple more times than once, and it's quite a big one, is how do you deal with the hate? I really want to start a YouTube video, and to be honest, I'm just so scared about what people will say. I just want to get the confidence and don't know how to start one. So this is a really good question, and actually a few girls had directly messaged me on Instagram, actually end of last year, about starting YouTube and what people might think. I'm not gonna lie, people love to hate. People will always have an opinion on what you do. People always have a say on the way you look, the way you dress, the way you say a certain thing, how nasally I am, the ratio of forehead to gum. Like, people are always gonna have something negative or potentially not fun to say about you, but in all honesty, they're going to say that whether you do a YouTube video or whether you don't. I remember, actually it was last year when I went on holiday, I posted my first ever picture in a bikini since I have been a little chub, and as you guys know, I'm really self-conscious about my bod, so yeah, that didn't go down too well. And I remember just sitting in my hotel room like crying in Lanzarote, like feeling like absolutely horrible about myself, because it was the first time I put a bikini on. I literally put it on, felt kind of sassy in it, took a few pictures, posted it on Instagram thinking, do you know what, like, let's just, you guys will celebrate it with me. And this one guy was just like, can't lie, you're chubby though. And I was like, but I like my chub. And yeah, Jordan was really supportive and made me realise that, like, just ignore it, like try and ignore it. And normally I do, but that for me was something so personal, something that really does, you know, upset me. So that was really sad, but I ate pancakes and moved on. So but yeah, people are always going to say nasty things about you. But last year, beginning of last year, me and Jordan went to London for a weekend away, and I remember getting a message from this girl saying, hey, hope you're having a great time. I just thought I'd let you know there's this girl who's made basically this hate account, and she's posting pictures of you on this account. And I was at first like, what? This has got to be a joke. And then I went on the account and they were like, literally a screenshot of a picture that I'd posted 10 minutes ago on that Instagram account. And I was like, I thought I looked cute, but obviously not. So yeah, I got quite a bit of hate on that account, and I just remember feeling so confused and so upset because I didn't even know this girl. Apparently she lives in the area, but I don't know who she is. And yeah, but do you know what? At the end of the day, I have learnt to realise, and you guys should too, if someone's being nasty to you, if someone's ripping into you, they are jealous, or they're upset, or they're just going through their own struggles, and actually we just need to be nicer to them than they are to us, because you never know what they're going through. If you're happy and you're confident in yourself, then don't ever let anyone else take that away from you. But at the same time, you need to realise that, like, they're probably going through something quite sad and quite rubbish in their lives, so just support them and be happy for them. So yeah, but moral of the story is, in answer to your question, sorry I'm rambling on, how did I deal with it? You never really can deal with it. I just, at this moment in time, I'm lucky that I've got such a nice, like, support system. Everyone around me is so lovely and so caring. I kind of don't take it to heart. I don't read the hate messages anymore. If I see one, I'll like one and I'll put a little heart in response, or I'll say something nice in return, tell them to have a good day, see ya. But at the end of the day, they're getting me views, they're giving me comments, so they're just putting my stats right up there, and I can thank you, huns, for that. A piece of advice I did say to a few girls that messaged me on Instagram was start a YouTube account, don't tell anyone that you started it, and just post videos. Then when you're starting to feel really confident in it and you're like, do you know what, I don't care, I'm good, that's that, then like publicly tell people about it, like share it on your own Instagram, tell people that live near you and your friends and your family and anyone who means anything to you and who's worth supporting, then they'll support you, and anyone who isn't, then see you later, and I bet you they come running back when you're actually successful. So what's the biggest collab you've had and who is it with? I'm actually gonna have to say the brand I've had the biggest collab with is the Foot Asylum collab. I'm not gonna touch too much on it because, like I say, I want to do an actual video on it next month. But the last package I had from them, which had 2 pairs of trainers in, so they were 2 pairs of Nikes, a Puma top and a Puma pair of leggings, and then literally 2 weeks before they sent me some Nike blazers. So yeah, that is the biggest collab I've ever had, and if you guys watched my last video, you'll know that I literally bawled my eyes out when I opened that package. When I got the email, when she emailed me, I was like, is this a joke? I literally had to like, check the brand, I checked the logo, I checked the account, all the names and all the email addresses. I thought someone was pranking me, and like I honestly didn't think it was real, and like I'm welling up now. I honestly didn't think it was real. Like, it's just ridiculous to think that a brand that I actually used to shop at all the time has sent me stuff. Ooh. It is so surreal actually that oh my god, it's so surreal to have oh, why am I crying? Jesus, let me have some of my carrot water. It's not even carrot. Let me have some cucumber water. Oh my god, do you see my eyes? It is honestly so surreal to think that Foot Asylum considered me worth working with. Like, they're working with Imagination and Jessie Frizzle, and then to put myself alongside them, to be working alongside them is crazy. I literally, like, for some people it's just a collab, it's just a pair of trainers, or it's just a pair of leggings, or it's just a brand collab, and for me it's literally like, is this a joke? Why am I crying so much? Oh, I can't explain to you like how rewarding it is and how exciting it is to be in that position and to have these kind of opportunities. And for me, I genuinely feel like this is just the beginning, so I'm very excited, to say the least. And I don't know why I keep crying about it, but I genuinely do keep crying. Like, I just, honestly, every time I think about it, I cry. Like, yeah, I cry. How often do you get sent items, and how did you get items sent to you? So that is a interesting question, and I know you guys are quite keen to know the answer to that. So when I first started Instagram, I actually started off messaging some brands myself, and I would approach them, email them, direct message them, not asking them, hey, can I have a free product and take a picture of it? Hey, can I have this and take a photograph of you? Hey, will you send me here for free? I would message them and say, hey, I really love your products. Is there any way we could meet up for a coffee and talk about what you're doing next year? I'd love to get to know you guys a bit better and learn a bit more about the brand. And that way, I found really worked for me when I first started out, because it shows that you are interested genuinely in the brand themselves rather than in the free stuff. If you're in this for the free stuff, let me tell you, only recently have I started getting free items. Of posting consistently and literally 24/7 on Instagram and trying to do YouTube. YouTube I'm still not even consistent with, we know that, we all know this here. But Instagram, posting consistently, I have been doing that for like the past 5 years now. So it's not a quick money maker, it's not a quick career route, like nothing about this is a quick fix. It literally takes so much time, so much effort. You're constantly networking with other girls, other guys, you're constantly talking to brands, advertising yourself, doing the best you possibly can do to get like this this much recognition. But honestly, when you do make it and when you do get there, and if it's something that you love, not that I've made it, not that I've got there at all, but if it's something that you genuinely love doing, it's going to be so rewarding. I know when I first got my first ever collab with a clothing brand, it was, what was it? My first ever clothing brand collab was actually Femlux, and I remember being crazy excited because they literally said to me, hey, we'd love to work with you. So they approached me, which first of all was so scary, and then second of all they were like, go onto our website and pick 2 outfits. And I was like, 2 outfits? That's not like 2 pieces, that's like top, trousers, jacket, like 2 outfits. Next question. What Instagram filter do you use? Did you make your own, or is it one that you paid for? And please, please, please tell us what Instagram apps you use. Okay, so I'm currently using a Visco preset that I made myself. It is one of their premium filters, so it's Dog 1, and I just bumped the brightness all the way up. I also, to edit, will use these 4 apps. Hello. These are the 4 apps I mainly use to edit. So I've got Visco, Facetune, Unum and Lightroom. So I will first of all take my picture and pop it into Facetune, just do any touch-ups I need to do on my face and my skin, if I've got patchy fake tan, if I've got flyaway hairs, things like that. Also, it's really good, I use the patch tool. If there's like, for example, if I took a picture here and I didn't like this flipping plug, I will use the patch tool, and it basically like takes, I could take a bit of this bit of the wall and put it over here, so this would not be there, but it's really cool. I also would then take it and put it into Lightroom, do any color correction, any brightening that I need to do, and then I'll pop it into Visco, put my filter on, jobs are good in. Then I'll use Unum to basically plan my feed on how I want it to look, all the pictures coming up over the next few days, and then I can see what content I need to put up and where it's going to fit. If you guys want to know a bit more about that, I do actually have a video on how to find your Instagram aesthetic. Again, I will link that down below, so do take a look at that. But I can definitely do a more up-to-date one if you want to see exactly how I edit my pictures. Not too sure how I would film that. I'm gonna have to try and up my film game, but I would definitely try and do that for you if that's something you guys want to know. How do you keep motivating yourself when you're putting in work but lacking in followers? Help. Okay, this is a bit of a tricky one because, to be honest, I have always struggled with getting my followers up there. I am consistently putting in the work, but it's quite difficult to gain new followers when only a certain group of people are seeing your pictures and seeing your videos. That's all to do with the new Instagram algorithm, and that's just something that we all have to deal with. But I would definitely say, how do I stay motivated? I like to keep myself inspired, so always looking at new Instagram accounts, finding new followers. Actually, a lot of online shopping keeps me motivated because I'll get a new outfit and I'll be like, want to post a picture in it. Really actually looking for new brands. I watch a lot of YouTube. Like, I watch YouTube more than I watch TV, so I think that definitely helps because I'm seeing other YouTubers with all these new brands or the Instagram brands, and then it definitely does influence me to go and then have a look. And yeah, so I think it can be disheartening at times, and you're always going to find a time when you're like, is this really worth it? Like, I've just spent 3 hours editing, I've just spent 4 hours in the cold and rain trying to take content pictures, I spent another hour and a half editing those pictures, I've just put them into Unum to get them in the right place, and now I've only got 20 likes and I'm still at 6k followers. It takes time, so it's never going to be a quick fix. As I said before, you really have to be consistent and stick with it. And yeah, at times it can be disheartening, but you just have to realize if you're in it for the long haul, you're in it for the long haul. And actually, for me, I'm not doing it for the followers. Of course, yeah, the followers would be so great and I'd love to like gain more and have more of you huns, but at the same time I'm doing it purely because I actually genuinely enjoy doing it. Like, I have fun. I love going out on the weekends and taking my pictures, and I love editing the pictures and having great content that, you know, I'm actually proud of. So yeah, it sounds really stupid, but I'm genuinely just doing it as a hobby, and all this extra added stuff is just a bonus. If I can make a career out of it, then that is, you know, 10 times better. But yeah, just stay motivated, stay happy, and do it for the right reasons. If you're doing it purely to make it a career, then yeah, you are never going to stay motivated, because trust me, there are going to be days where you get absolutely nothing from it. And yeah, that's basically that. And next question is, how do you collaborate with brands? I'd love to, but I'm not sure how to. Kind of touched on that earlier, which is basically just contact the brands directly. Maybe actually go out and buy a couple of pieces that you genuinely like from brands that you genuinely have the aesthetic for, post a few pictures in them, and then approach them so that they can see you actually fit their brand, and you fit the kind of look that they're going for. But yeah, I think definitely just stay really active on their pages. So like, comment, share all their things. If they see you supporting them, then they're definitely going to support you back. How do you get into it and building a following? Okay, building a following, again, it's really difficult. You can't just sort of give me followers. It doesn't work like that, and as much as I'd love to, it really doesn't. I do find that I generally go on the discover page and find accounts that fit my aesthetic and that I think are my kind of vibe, and then I'll comment on their pictures religiously. I will like their pictures religiously and just get to know other girls on Instagram. That then of course grows your following, and you have like a nice little network of other Instagram huns that will love to be your Instagram huns, so that's always great. Okay, last question, and then we're done because I'm rambling on and I could literally go on forever. How do you use iMovie or a video editing software? I've tried Movie, I believe that's iMovie, and I'm clueless. Hun, bane of my life is editing YouTube videos. If I could film this video and know that I'm not gonna have any, oh my god, my nose is running. My nose is running from when I just cried. Cute. If I could literally film this video, take it out of the camera, put it into YouTube, and YouTube did it all for me, that would be fantastic. I use iMovie to edit my videos. I film on a Canon G7X, that's where you honeys are, and I edit on iMovie on my Mac. Honestly, I've never tried anything else because iMovie was already installed onto my laptop, so I just didn't bother. But I actually don't even know what other editing softwares are out there. I'm so rubbish, so I'm really sorry. But yeah, I use iMovie. When I first did a video, I remember it took me at least, I think, about 4 days to edit, I'm not gonna lie. And then I edited more and more. I did lots more videos. The editing was kind of rubbish, but in the end it all sort of worked out. But there are loads of really useful YouTube videos on how to edit YouTube videos, so definitely watch those. I personally, do I have any tips? My one tip would be, and I find myself doing this loads, when you're filming a YouTube video, say I'm here filming a YouTube video, which I am, and I say something and I'm like, hi guys, welcome back to my channel, blah 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 blah, and I feel like I did it wrong, instead of just like make do amending and carrying on, I'll say it again, just if I feel like I messed up, because then it'll be easier to like crop, just to cut that whole first bit off, than to like take a bit from there and take a bit from there. Did that even make sense? I don't even think it did. So guys, I think that's about it for today's Q&A. If you have any more questions, comment them down below, drop me a DM on Instagram. I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. Or if there are enough questions, then I will probably do another Q&A video. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for asking me questions. And I will see you all next time. Bye!